thrilling war simulation game. Not my words, but the blurb on the rear of the box. Power Mission is a title with one of the paltriest reservoirs of information that I've come across up to this point. I'm not saying I've Googled this entire book, but I always try to have some background information to hand before starting to review any game. But hey, I like a good strategy game, and it's not exactly a popular genre on the Game Boy, so I'll do my best. By any other name, Power Mission is a battleship game, let's be honest. The year is 1999, and the country of Jagoda has just attacked your homeland. That's not cool and can't be stood for. As the commanding officer of your nation's naval forces, you need to destroy the enemy fleet. You choose from 5 different fleets, each with its own configuration of battleships, submarines, aircraft, and so on. The first thing you notice is that the map is more terrain-based, with land and mountainous regions, as well as deep and shallow waters. Obviously, your choice of fleet will depend on the level layout. If heavily land-based, you'll need to choose one with more aircraft. The maps are much larger than previous Battleship games, being 25 by 25 tiles. In all, there are 11 enemy fleets to dispatch. Actually, the Battleship comparison isn't entirely accurate or fair, as Power Mission plays more akin to a game of chess, in that your different pieces are not static, but you need to move them. They all have different movesets and attack ranges, all that good stuff that isn't immediately obvious but you need to learn. Of course, fog of war is still a thing, in that the enemy's placement needs to be deciphered through the use of radars or blind luck. Tactics are obviously important, as in all strategy games, but unless you've played the levels before, it's not possible to know what you're fighting. Tentative exploration is the name of the game, as reconnaissance clearly wasn't that high on your Navy's priority list. You'll need to discover things during the course of action and plan your moves accordingly. Weather effects such as strong winds come into play on the battlefield too, which is an interesting little addition. It's strange that by the end of 1990, we already had 3 games in this naval warfare vein. Battleship was first, with Radar Mission coming slightly later on this year. This one doesn't look or sound as good as the other 2, sadly. However, the gameplay is more varied than what we've seen before. Ambitious, but not as accomplished. Still, strategy fans will probably have a blast with Power Mission. Congratulations, you've just read probably the longest review of this game ever written. All those kittens, instantgrams, and approximately 500 trillion hours of Minecraft Let's Plays, but sod all information on a decades-old Game Boy game of middling interest? Internet, you disappoint me.